Hello. Hey, well, it's time that I finally do the cleanup on these the concentrates from our trip down to Vane Mountain. And I've been fighting. Actually, I missed a week because my back was out. And there's Stimpy. Anyway, been trying to figure out a way to do a recirculating thing with my existing Keen sluice box. Even with a 1/4 inch or 3/4 horsepower sump pump, I couldn't get enough water flow over this the Keen, so I wound up pulling the riffles and used 2x4s to shrink it down. Bucket, kitty litter bucket, and a Rubbermaid tub. Another kitty litter bucket with a hole for the water. The water flow is not great in this thing. Actually, let me try and plug it in while I'm filming. Here, I mean, you can look at me while I'm doing this. Shut up, dog! Yeah, there we go. Anyway, water flow is not super fast, but it shouldn't be, because this is just for cleanup. I still get a little load up with my water right before the mat and the expanded metal begins, but I don't care. I've got one of those buckets, big kitty litter bucket, a 5-gallon bucket, and a 2.5-gallon bucket of cons to go through. And I just did not want to pan it all. So we're going to do this to reduce it, and then I'll pan it or blue ball it. And just to kind of point out to everybody, as you can see, there's a little bit of a high spot in the carpet there. For those of you who go camping with your Keen sluice box, do not ever allow lamp oil to spill on your sluice box. It fucks the mat. So anyway, I wound up spinning it around and putting that down on this end. And I am not going to video the entire cleanup. I'll do some, but really not a whole lot of it, because I don't want to play with this camera while I'm trying to do the cleanup. I'll do stages or whatever, and I don't know how to do the speeded up thing, but we'll see. All right. Yeah! Well, there's a different view on the cleanup. This is very slow. I hope I find enough gold to cover the electric bill for running this damn pump. But it's I put in like 3 tablespoons at a time, and let it run for a minute. And I've got actually the official measurement as far as weight for the gold that I have is an ass load. We put it on the scale, and that's what it said. Anyway, and one of these buckets, I recall, is about a 3-foot plug that was in my hose. So it's not classified, and I'm going to have some big chunky stuff coming out. That's in the other big bucket, I believe. But we shall see. I'm actually looking forward to the 2.5 gallon bucket, because that came from a spot below the camp that actually wasn't on the property, that I had to pay an extra $15 for. Anyway, I'll explain that later. So there we have it. A different view of the cons going through. See, that's what I'm putting in. And most of the blondes wash right out. I'm getting a pretty heavy buildup of black sand behind the expanded metal. But, well, I'll trust it. I waited this long. We'll see. I mean, it was a lot of work to get, and I certainly did not want to pan it all out. But we shall see if I can find the stop button. Lighting probably sucks. Just started bucket number 2. Where the hell is this camera tilt? Anyway, just started bucket number 2. That was kind of a pain in the ass to lift that deck up and and drain the bucket and use a wheelbarrow to take it around and dump it in the driveway. But as you can see, it's just loaded with gold. Kidding. I try not to look at the mat, same as I don't want to look until I'm done. I did see one look like a good flake, but it's probably pyrite. Got this bucket to go, and a 2.5 gallon bucket. Lighting sucks now because the sun's gone down and it's cold. And anyway, let you know.